27 of our partners from markets from coast to coast who in the last year have earned the right to President's Club. They've sold over $435,000 worth of clothing in a 12-month period, and we're going to honor them tonight. And while our express purpose is for them, before we get started, I want to recognize some of the people in the audience who absolutely are the reason that nights like this happen. So if you're a guest, if you're a family member, a spouse, a friend, just someone who supports one of the partners who we're recognizing, would you please stand? And I would ask that you stay standing for a minute. Yeah, please stay standing so we can acknowledge you. And would y'all bring the house lights up just a little bit? And hold your applause just for a second. Tonight you're going to hear from our 27 partners, and they're going to tell you all about these people and what they mean to us. But on behalf of Tom James, I just want to say that we are so grateful for each of you. All the things that we do are for other people. And tonight, you're going to hear some just incredible stories of lives changed and growth. And they're because of people like you who have encouraged us, who've supported us, who've been there for us when we wanted to give up, and who've just pushed us ahead. And so thank you. Thank you for being there in the minutes where we needed you most. And so tonight is not just a celebration for our 27 partners, it's a celebration for you. So thank you for making the trip here. We love you and we're so grateful for you. Y'all give them a round of applause, please. So as I mentioned before, the 27 partners we're honoring have achieved first-time President's Club. And for those of you not in Tom James, President's Club is 1,000 units, which is $435,000 worth of clothing in a 12-month period. That breaks down to $36,250 of clothing a month, or $1,812 of clothing per day. In our language, that's about 2 transactions a day. So these people are consistent. And here are some things that I've heard over the last couple of days that you'll remember. Jared Myers talked about this morning about keeping fuel in the tank and prioritizing the big rocks in our business, adding warm names, setting appointments. We were reminded of a quote from Atomic Habits by James Clear. It says, "You don't rise to the level of your goals, but you fall to the level of your systems." Chrissy Gatto, who we're going to hear from tonight, she said earlier, "Confidence is built in our efforts, not our outcomes." And then Ari Gray reminded us that success is not measured in the results of today, it's measured in the habits that we do to set up our next days. And I say all of those because what you're going to see tonight is the lag measure, the thing that comes after all the efforts and all the consistency and all the hard things that happened in private. Tonight is a celebration of public victories, but what happened long before these were private victories. And so we want to honor you. And I'm excited to get started. Y'all ready to go? So if you don't mind, will you please help me welcome to the stage from Baltimore, Miss Dmitra Keria. I'm sorry, Sophia Hudac, reading the wrong one. From Baltimore, Sophia Hudac. Sorry, I was wrong.
That's fine.
You're going to quit.
No, thank you. Thank you. Ever since I can remember, I've placed myself in the average box. Up until college, I carried that label. I got good grades, but not the best. I was athletic, but not a standout. I constantly saw myself as just average. Starting college, I was nervous I wouldn't succeed. I believed being average wouldn't cut it. But I quickly learned that I didn't have to stay in that box unless I chose to. Everything changed when I started believing in myself and backing that belief with hard work. I found that hard work could quiet many of my fears. And over time, my mindset started to shift. I realized I never had to be average, I just had to outwork the old version of myself. Thank you. Before starting full-time at Tom James, I became an intern under Jason Porter. He believed in me from the beginning that I would be up on this stage. That summer, I learned so much about myself and fast. Friday of week 1, we were instructed to dial until we booked our first appointment. Unfortunately for me, I stayed until 7 p.m. that Friday with over 100 calls made and 0 appointments booked. I left feeling defeated and honestly wanted to quit the whole internship. But I showed up Monday and started fresh. That was my first glimpse of how mentally difficult this job could be. When I started full-time, I set a big goal: to become the fastest in Baltimore history to hit President's Club, which I did in my first 10 months. Thank you. It was scary, but I learned if your goals don't scare you, they aren't big enough. It wasn't easy. I doubted myself, drove too far to sell nothing, and faced rejection constantly. But I showed up every day, determined to prove that I wasn't average. An average person wouldn't flute the guy all the way across the street, but I did, and he would become one of my top clients. More wins like that started happening, all because I refused to give up. This job has pushed me, challenged me, and uncovered grit I didn't know I had. I'm gonna get emotional. Thank you. Where did my work ethic come from? My parents. Both entrepreneurs, I watched them pour everything into their businesses. God, I didn't think I was gonna cry. My dad is the definition of hard work, and my mom, a powerhouse on her own, now plays a key role and pillar in my dad's success. Their example shaped how I run my business today. Mom and Dad, thank you for the work ethic you instilled in me and all the sacrifices you made to get me where I am today. To my Baltimore office, thank you. Courtney, thank you for being my biggest cheerleader. And Jason, thank you for texting me BGTW, better get to work, every day, and for believing in me always. To my Tom James girls, Lily, Julia, Caroline, Kayla, Amanda, thank you for the laughs and relentless calls throughout the day. Finally, to my clients, thank you for trusting me and becoming some of my greatest, not only mentors, but friends. Here's to what I know now and hope you can take away from me. You don't have to be the smartest, the fastest, or the most talented. You just have to believe in yourself and outwork the old version of you. So here's to what's next. I'm not done. President's Club was just the beginning to what Tom James has to offer me. We're just getting started. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage from Boston, Miss Dmitra Keria.
last time I gave a speech like this was at my high school graduation. I was 18, heading to college, with absolutely no intention of getting into sales. I stumbled upon the internship online and thought, I like clothes, so why not? Little did I know how much Tom James was about to enrich my life. I quickly realized this isn't the type of job I imagined. It's running a whole business, my own business. My leader always encouraged me to keep the end in mind. President Club was not my end, just the beginning of a long-term career and the life I want. My sole focus in my first year was getting to 100 clients. 100 clients equals President's Club. They're not lying when they say it's a numbers game. I say it like it's easy, but I made 1,000 mistakes. In my first month, I misquoted everyone, adding their orders in my head because the VOE was too confusing. My car broke down in Rhode Island, New Hampshire, and survived a hit and run in Boston. Sometimes I'd drive an hour and get stood up, or sell someone and never see them again. But there's also times when a float becomes a top 10 client, or you buy yourself a new bracelet and sell the store owner on the spot. It didn't matter who the client was or how I got them. 100 clients got me to PC, 125 got me to cabinet, and I know where I'll go with 200. It's not easy, and sometimes this job drives you insane. The consistency of showing up when you don't want to is what matters. Small frustrations are inconsequential to the lives we're building. What is your end in mind? For me, hitting my work goals directly improved my lifestyle. Everyone knows I'm not the same without my quarterly vacations, so you'll see me in Colorado this fall. We have the opportunity to achieve the schedule we want. Tom James is the tool to grant you freedom and balance. Decide what's important to you and get after it. First, I want to thank my leader, Amber Schrader. You're my biggest inspiration and role model. Thanks for putting up with my craziness and keeping me on track. My brother, Peter, you're my biggest supporter and would probably be a client with or without me. Mom and Dad, you've taught me the importance of hard work. Thank you for all you've sacrificed, including celebrating me tonight on your 31st wedding anniversary. Nick, you're my first call when I have good news. We just moved into our dream apartment, and I'm excited to keep chasing our goals together. Sophia, thanks for all the silly calls and pick-me-ups. Love you. Avon, you were my first Tom James friend, and I couldn't imagine this job without you. To the whole Boston office, you're all amazing, and I truly work with the best people. This journey is supposed to be fun. Work hard, take breaks, come back stronger, spend quality time with your friends and family. Find peace in knowing your daily efforts are currently building your future successes. Grow your business, grow yourself, and live your life. Congrats to everyone. Thank you so much.
All right, from Washington, D.C., please welcome to the stage Miss Julia Kay.
You guys weren't here during rehearsals. I'm not used to this part. 910 days ago, I was sitting in the crowd at Chairman's Club night as a Florida State college intern. Thank you, go Knowles. I was surrounded by people radiating wisdom and confidence, or they were just really good at selling meat either way. It sparked my desire to become a version of Julia Kay who belonged on this stage, someone I'd be proud to look up to. Before I say anything else, I'd like to thank the people around me who helped keep that spark alive. Mom, you are my reminder that strength can be soft and love is never wasted. I wish I could see myself and the world around me through your eyes. Dad, you carry yourself with integrity and command respect. Watching you in your career has led me to mine. Everything good in me traces back to the two of you. Helena, I have never met somebody so consistent in their ability to be present, patient, kind, and selfless. There is no version of this story without you. Nick, you have this incredible way of making me feel like the most celebrated and capable woman in the world. You've taught me that love doesn't just support, it sharpens. Lily Boswell and Caroline Carter, meeting you made moving to a new city and making friends seem so easy. This accomplishment and life is sweeter because of you two. Jillian, thank you for never, ever letting me settle and eagerly stepping into the role of my big sister in this business. Jack, you consistently remind me that I am capable of anything that I set my mind to. Your energy, laughter, and belief in your people shape our office. To my clients, thank you for teaching me that business has so much more to do with connection than just a great product. To my DC office, come on. You make success feel communal, not competitive, something to be shared and never hoarded. You are the reason my hard days didn't win. To our leadership team and the Women's Initiative, thank you for championing a culture that measures growth and character as intentionally as it does sales. What I know now, I didn't fully understand 910 days ago. And if I can pass along anything, it's this. Good days are not good luck. They're a decision. Allow yourself to be free from the pull of outcomes, opinions, or yesterday. Play shouldn't be your reward after a productive day. Deliberate joy is as essential as deliberate work. Shift the way you digest critiques, mistakes, and setbacks. Growth happens when you trade shame for strategy. I've learned that isolation can feel like safety, but it's a false refuge. It's not comfort that heals us, it's connection. I've realized on the days that I spent more time with Jesus, my love for others overflows naturally. I've been shaped by hands and hearts beyond my own. This isn't just mine, it's ours. 910 days ago, I sat in the crowd hoping to become someone I'd be worth looking up to. Tonight, I got to become the woman that then I could only imagine. Thank you.
Please welcome up to the stage from Birmingham, Miss Lexi McCauley.
Hey everyone, I hate public speaking, so I'll make this quick. Standing here tonight in a room full of high performers, visionaries, relentless go-getters, and friends, I'm deeply honored. Achieving President's Club isn't just a line on a resume for me. It's a reflection of a journey, one filled with early mornings, late nights, long days, no's that turn into yeses, and moments where I had to bet on myself when no one else could see the win yet. I want to begin by acknowledging that no one gets here alone. Behind every sale, every goal crushed, and every milestone met are my people. I'd like to start tonight with my two best friends, my mom and Macy. They're here. You have shown me what it's like to be powerful, successful, and a businesswoman, Mom. I have learned from you what it is to be truly successful in a career, life, and faith. I could go on, but just know I wouldn't be here without you. Macy, thank you for always pushing me to the next level, personally and professionally. You're the definition of a true best friend. I love you both so much. And now, for Morgan, I don't know what I would have done without meeting you on the first day. You are one of the #1 reasons I keep showing up. I can't wait to watch you dominate Mississippi. Love you. Lauren, thank you for taking me under your wing and show me what is possible, even if we are in Alabama. Your Laurenisms combined with my Lexiisms have made me laugh days on end. Lachey, thank you for always pushing me and keeping things real. I couldn't have done it without my J-Ham girls. I'm not only proud to call you ladies my team, but my friends for life and support system. Also, shout out to Ryan. He's my work dad. You have given me the encouragement when I'm down and a new friendship. Lastly, to my PC friends that are on stage tonight, I'll never forget our countless trips taken together and all of the fun. I'm so grateful to have friendships with you all. This moment belongs to you too. To those grinding every day and wondering if it's going to pay off, keep going. I promise it adds up. The extra call, the LinkedIn message, the pitch no sell, they matter. And they move you forward even when it doesn't feel like it. I came, I saw, I closed, and now I celebrate. But this isn't me clocking out. This is me clocking into my next goal, chairman's. The champagne's cold, but I'm just heating up. Thank you all.
Next up, from Washington, D.C., Mr. Elliot Ortell. Whew.
I hate this. I'm incredibly grateful to be standing here tonight among such distinguished individuals. My road to President's Club wasn't very glamorous. I came into this with 0 sales experience, but I knew how to work. Going from college to selling luxury and clothing was a big leap, and from day one, I knew President's Club was constantly talked about, so I knew it was my first goal. My introduction to Tom James was as a fall intern my senior year of college, and after the internship, I was invited to the January meeting in Fort Worth. I didn't own a suit yet, so I bought one from Men's Warehouse, and when I got to the hotel and unpacked, I forgot it. I had one job, and now I'm at a suit convention without a suit. Thankfully, Jack Tierney's Oxford jacket did the trick, and I wore that for the rest of the trip. That story pretty much sums up where I was starting from. I want to take a moment to thank a few key people in my life, my family, my beautiful girlfriend Isabel, Jack Tierney, and the entire Tom James leadership team. To Jack, thank you for being the kind of leader who doesn't just give direction but leads by example. Watching how you balance selling and leading reminds me that there are no excuses, only priorities. To my family, thank you for keeping the bar high. Dad, your work ethic, and healthy lifestyle are unmatched. Mom, your courage to start over in a new country is inspiring. And Austin, your curiosity to learn and master everything you try pushes me to never settle. Between the three of you, I have no excuse to not be my best. To Izzy, your love and support means the world. You've been with me through highs and lows, and you always know how to ground me. You've mastered the art of living in the moment, something that doesn't come naturally to me, and I'm sure you've already added years on to my life. To the DC office, thank you for answering my endless questions and creating a team culture that's ambitious, competitive, and tight-knit. As I reflect on this milestone early in my career, the wisdom and mentorship I've already gained are unparalleled. I'm grateful not only to those who I mentioned above, but the process and those who I have the honor of sharing the stage with tonight. Thank you, good night.
Please help me welcome to the stage from Washington, D.C., Miss Lily Boswell.
I also don't like public speaking, so this should be fun as well. Thank you so much. I'm incredibly honored to be standing here tonight. I want to start by expressing my deepest gratitude to the people who have helped me reach this moment. To my parents, Dave and Silha, when life feels like it's falling apart, you're the ones I call. You believed in me when I didn't. I owe so much to both of you. To my siblings, Yasmin and Evan, being the middle child comes with its moments, but you challenge me in the best ways. You keep me grounded and driven. Mitchell, my boyfriend and best friend, your discipline and drive inspire me. You show me what it means to pursue excellence with grace. Milo, thank you for being a consistent, honest, and supportive mentor. You saw what I could become and helped me get there. Jack, how you juggle being a husband, father, a top-performing leader, and still grab my favorite cookies from Wegmans, that's next level. Julia, Caroline, and Elliot, top 4. It's no surprise you're up here, ranked among the top 10 rookies. You are my strength, my fire, and my people. Our bond is rare. Sophia Hudac, my work sister, you are literally the reason I'm here. We had classes at JMU, and she told me about this job, and I immediately trusted her, and now we are both sharing the stage tonight. So grateful for you. And to the DC office, your belief in me kept me going. I couldn't have done this without you. I walked up to a song called Fighter. While it's about portrayal, to me, it's an anthem of resilience. One line always hits. Made me learn a little bit faster, made my skin a little bit thicker, and made me that much smarter. That's my mindset, not just in sales, but in life. Every challenge, every rejection, every no, it didn't break me. It built me. It made me work harder, think sharper, and push further. Before I ever closed a deal, I was fighting for playing time on a top 20 Division I lacrosse team. I wasn't the most naturally gifted, and I often watched others get the minutes that I wanted. Imagine that frustration, showing up early, working harder, still hearing, not this time. That could have broken me, but instead, it became my fuel. That feeling of being overlooked, of constantly proving myself, prepared me for sales. Rejection is part of the game. Being benched stings, just like hearing no on the phone, but those early lessons taught me to turn setbacks into motivation, obstacles into opportunity. That grit, the drive to keep going when the odds are against you, shaped me. It didn't stop me then, and it doesn't stop me now. It drives me every day. So this award isn't just about performance, it's about perseverance. It's about refusing to quit. So I'll leave you with this. There's no secret sauce, no magic script, no shortcut. What separates the good from the great is simple: your attitude and your effort. Every no is a step towards your next yes. So turn frustration into fuel, doubt into drive, and replace negative self-talk with belief. Because success doesn't come when it's easy, it comes when you do the hard things, especially when no one's watching. So stay hungry, stay positive, and before long, you won't be chasing success. Your success will be chasing you. Thank you.
From Tom James of Cleveland, Miss Casey Santilli.
Thank you. I am filled with gratitude and humbled to be here today. My journey began with Tom James in 2019 after graduating from college. I was here for a year and a half and then left. Eventually, after moving back to my hometown, the opportunity presented itself to return to Tom James and help build the Youngstown, Ohio office. Being able to serve my clients and give back to the community that raised me has been incredibly fulfilling. It said you are who you surround yourself with, and this celebration is not just a recognition of achievement, but a testament to the unwavering support and love that surrounds me. Having family here today is a true gift. To my sisters-in-law, Faith and Cassie, and my mother-in-law, Lori, your support has been invaluable, and I'm deeply grateful for your presence in my life. To my husband, Bryce, your drive and discipline inspires me daily and pushes me to be the best version of myself. Your unconditional love and support have been my foundation, and I wouldn't be up here today without you. To our leadership in Cleveland, Grace, your guidance has been a cornerstone of my journey. Your leadership and growth have not only inspired me, but have set a standard of excellence that I strive to emulate every day. You are the queen of affirmations, living your vision, and leading by example. Thank you for being both a mentor and a friend. Wherever you go, I will follow. Dash, I'm at Tom James today because of you. 3 years ago, before I came back, you told me, "No, you always have a place with us." You saw potential in me when I was at my lowest. Words cannot express the impact that has made in my life. Thank you for creating a culture where growth, big thinking, and inclusion, while having fun, is the norm. I couldn't be in Youngstown without the support of Cleveland's OM, Kim Walter. You're incredibly selfless and resourceful, and I'm so grateful for everything you do to help me from afar. LaToya, having your help as my part-time OM was pivotal. I feel truly blessed to have crossed paths with you. To the entire Cleveland office, thank you all for your friendship. The energy and camaraderie here are unmatched. There's something truly special in Cleveland, and tonight's recognition of 3 President's Club members is proof of that greatness. It's a privilege to work alongside every one of you. Lastly, I'm grateful for each of my clients. Your trust in me means the world, and I don't take it for granted. It has been a dream to dress Youngstown and break belief barriers while doing it, but the best is yet to come. Thank you.
From Jacksonville, please welcome Mr. Josh Sparks.
Well, good evening, everyone. I just wanted to start by thanking you all for being here. It means the world to me. Came up here tonight not to just talk about President's Club and everything, but to express gratitude and to share a bit of my story of how I got here and how every person I'm about to thank played a pivotal role in my journey. First and foremost, I want to thank God. His plan hasn't always looked like what I expected, but somehow it always worked out exactly how it was supposed to. Through every high and low, he's taken care of me, and for that, I'm forever grateful. To my grandmother, my rock, thank you for shaping me into the man I am today. Your love, patience, wisdom, and unwavering belief in me carried me through my darkest times. To my grandpa, though you're not with us anymore, I still feel you with me every single day. I thank you for your guidance, your tough love, and for being the example of what a man, a father, and a husband should be. To my brother, thank you. I love you. You always supported me in everything I've ever chose to do, anything, and for that, I'm thankful for you. To the Jacksonville office, we're building something special, and I'm proud to be on this journey with each and every single one of you. Jeff Harden, my leader, I can't say thank you enough. From day one, you've been the leader that I needed. You've held me accountable, you've challenged me, and you've helped me to see beyond the surface in business and in life. Evan Miller, you've been a constant source of balance. You challenge my thinking, remind me not to take life so seriously, and thank you for your friendship and your perspective. Madison, I remember meeting you for the first time. Right away, I knew you were special. You're constantly breaking belief barriers of what's possible through hard work, consistency, and simply just being you. You're always striving to make me a better person. I'm grateful for you. Sullivan, it's been an honor to lead you so far. Your attitude is unmatched. You show up every day, and I know you'll be up here soon giving your speech. Eddie, even though you're not here right now, I hope you hear this. Thank you. Your wisdom always seems to find me when I need it most. A few other guys I want to thank that have given me some of their knowledge and just time. Joe Price, LeVar Smith, and Jeff Tassetta. You guys are always there when I need you. Anytime I need a phone call just to pick me up, you guys are always there for me. And so thank you. And now, before I thank one last person, I want to share a piece of my story because getting here wasn't necessarily a straight path. I was a college athlete, playing baseball, pitched at Southern University. I was making good grades, doing well. On the outside, everything was looking great. But on the inside, I was struggling with a drug problem that I was way too proud to admit. That struggle led me to jail more than once. Eventually, I was convicted of a felony, and I was sentenced to 6 months in jail, the day after my grandfather died. So I did my time. I did my 6 months. When I got out, I had no job, no car, no driver's license, and a felony on my record. Life felt over. But then I found Tom James on page 47 of LinkedIn job search. I think we've all been there. And so I applied, interviewed, got the job, and on my first day as an SDR, if any of you even know what that is, at the end of it, Evan Miller pulled me aside, and he just said, hey, I gotta, talk to you real quick. And basically, to keep it short, told me, hey, your background check didn't clear, and, sorry, this is kind of where we're at with it. And so, there was a little bit of hope, though. He gave me the number to HR. And at that moment, I had a choice. Sit in the parking lot, be pissed, give up, or fight. And so I picked up the phone and called HR. Eventually, I reached Mary Jane Baker. Yeah. Told her everything that was going on. And instead of writing me off, she listened. She heard me out. She asked for all the information. And she said, just bear with me. She didn't make me any promises, but she did say, I'm gonna look into this. And 3 days later, she called me back and said, hey, we'd love to have you back. And so Mary Jane, Jeff, because Jeff, my leader, was definitely a part of this, and a little side note with it, he was actually in Italy when he had heard about what had happened. And so the two of them got together, and of course that's how I'm here today. So Mary Jane, Jeff, you changed my life. Thank you for believing in me. And to everyone listening, your worst moment might just be the setup for the best chapter of your life. So don't quit, seize the opportunity, and never look back. Thank you.
So good. All right, next up from Tampa, y'all please help me welcome Giovana Salibberry.
Good evening. I'm honestly so humbled and grateful to be standing here tonight, especially with all of the other President's Club achievers. I've always believed things happen for a reason. Looking back, I see how every challenge, doubt, win, twist has led me here. My path to Tom James was not typical. I majored in criminology, minored in psych, and spent 4 years working as a personal trainer. Right after graduating from high school, I worked with a mentor, Faith Lee, who made a huge impact on my life. She taught me how to run a business with pride and ownership, showed me the value of hard work and accountability, and to always put my clients first. Most importantly, she pushed me to dream bigger than a 9-to-5. I made the decision to transfer from USF to FSU in 2020 and moved away from home. I juggled several jobs while figuring things out on my own. This helped me grow, made me more independent, resilient, and clear about what I wanted for my future. Sometimes I think life puts you exactly where you need to be. I never had a dream career growing up, but I knew the general idea of what I wanted my life to look like. I wanted growth, flexibility, challenge, and of course, a good net worth. When I was offered the position at Tom James, a fully commissioned sales job, I had a lot of doubts about my sales skills, because I had none. I couldn't ignore that this career could get me exactly what I wanted in my life. I also couldn't ignore that Tori Allen saw something in me. She helped me believe my dreams could become a reality. When I started and shared my goals with my leader, Tiffany, she didn't blink an eye. She said it would take hard work and it wouldn't come easy, but pushed me to dream bigger. She made me believe not just in what I could do, but who I could become. So I dreamed, believed, worked really hard. I pushed through uncomfortable moments, one conversation and appointment at a time. I failed, got thrown off track, but always worked to find my way back, reminding myself to do just a little bit better than yesterday. While there's not enough time to thank everyone, Tiffany, you're an absolute powerhouse. I'm so grateful to have you as my friend and my leader. Christina, thank you for your unwavering belief in me, especially in those months leading up to PC. To my Tampa office, thank you guys for guiding, supporting, and celebrating me every step of the way. Special shout out to LaFawn and Lorraine, my biggest cheerleaders. To my family and to my Seth, thank you for your unconditional love and support through this journey. I'm honored, I'm grateful, and I'm just getting started. Thank you.
Next up, from Raleigh, Miss Amanda Castro.
How most days start, chaotic. Good evening, everyone. Can't believe this is really happening. I'll try to keep this brief, as I have 450 words, as most of you know, and I'm a little disappointed. No, it's okay. 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 All right, here we go. Ready? No. Okay. I remember interviewing with Tom James like it was yesterday. I saw the job on LinkedIn, felt an immediate spark, and just knew. No, baby, we're not gonna do that. Okay, give me a second. I called the Raleigh office and spoke with Bob Ronfola. After a great conversation, he said, "Send me your resume." She is my Joey. She's not going anywhere. I knew that was going to happen. So Bob Runfola, he said, send me your resume. So I interviewed with Bob and Greg Pittman, then with Paul McKeon, and the rest is history. Paul and his wife, Sheena, welcomed me to the Columbia office with open arms. Paul, thank you for your mentorship and for always believing in me. Enjoy your retirement. In 2017, my fiance and I moved back to the Raleigh area to be closer to family. That brought me back to Greg Pittman. Greg, thank you for your consistency and for teaching me to trust the process and not to show cloth too soon. I would open books and be like, you want a black suit? Here's a black suit. Bob, thank you for being a constant light. Your calm, generous spirit, even sharing your lunch, left a real mark on me. To my current leader, Molly Riazzi, what a gift you are. Your loyalty, patience, and friendship have meant everything. I truly believe God knew I needed you, not just for work, but for life. Thank you. To my parents, you can applause.
Go, Mommy.
Yeah.
My turn.
No. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Almost. All right. To my parents, thank you for your love, support, and for instilling a strong work ethic in me. Mom, your unwavering support, especially this past year, means everything. And to my stepdad, John, thank you for loving us so well.
Mommy's your teeth.
No, I'm good. I don't need a lipstick check. I'm good. To my babies, Luke and Marlena, you are my purpose in life, my why, and my biggest motivators. I only want to be the best mom I can for you. I love you both more than life itself. I do. To my dear friends, Caitlin and Becca, who are here with me this week, to not only support me, but to take care of my babies. I love you.
Mommy.
To our amazing EA team, Deb, Nicole, Amy, Carrie, Bonnie, Kim, and Tiffany, thank you for always being there and taking my calls. I appreciate all you do for me and our company.
Mommy, what?
To my clients, thank you. To my clients, thank you for your trust, loyalty, and referrals. You inspire me every day.
That's you, Mommy.
It is me, yeah. A special thank you to Elise Shinsky. Your coaching was offered at just the right time. I appreciated your calls, texts, and guidance that led me here today. Jill Scott, you've given me some of my favorite ride-along days. I always walk away with something new, even if I was starving by the end. I don't know if being a top performer is for me. They don't eat. Like, can we stop somewhere? Like, no, we gotta go. I'm like, dang. Love you, Jill. I don't know, girl. All right, to my office crew, Brox, Bryce, Kayla, and Alyssa, thank you for the laughs and support and for putting up with my shenanigans. I feel like I'm always coming in with a bunch of baggage. Nora Dell, thank you for your patience and for always helping me, even with the things I should probably know how to do by now. You're amazing. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Okay. And to all the moms at Tom James, you are rock stars. Holy moly. We juggle so much, and no one really understands it until you become a mom. But we show up and we get it done. So I'm constantly inspired by you all. This award represents more than sales. It's about perseverance, relationships, and dedication. Over the last 10 years, I've experienced deep lows and joyful highs, the loss of a parent, marriage, 2 kids during a pandemic, and a separation. Through it all, the relationships have kept me grounded. Persistence has been my guide. Show up, work hard, serve well. That's how you build it. That's how trust is built and how you maintain success. And finally, thank you to Tom James for creating a culture rooted in integrity, service, and purpose. I'm proud to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
Way to go. Y'all please help me welcome to the stage from Washington, D.C., Miss Caroline Carter.
Good song choice, right? So, never in my life did I think I would live in DC, especially after I applied for the Chicago office, interviewed for the Chicago office, and had my ride day in Chicago. So when they offered me DC, it was something I never really considered. But hey, name a better city to sell suits in, right? When I got there, I was shocked by the amount of success I was surrounded by. I swear everyone in DC hits PC in like 2 months and only sells Oxford. So naturally, I felt the pressure quickly. I kept measuring myself against everyone around me, constantly wondering if I was keeping up, if I looked the part, and if others saw me capable. I told myself, Caroline, put your head down and do the work. It kept me focused, but let me tell you, I had zero fun. When you keep your head down for too long, you miss things. I was drained and unhappy with my results. So I decided to have a lot more fun, keep things light, and stop taking things all so seriously. I started focusing on having more energy, joy, perspective. That mindset shift changed everything, how I worked, lived, and showed up each day. The people around me played a huge role in helping me find that balance, reminding me to laugh, to breathe, and enjoy the ride. So I wanted to thank those people who made this journey not only possible, but a whole lot more fun. Mom and Dad, thank you for your love, your sacrifices, and hearing a lot more about the hard days than the good ones. You taught me that strength and kindness go hand in hand. My sisters, Ava and Emma, you guys could probably list every single article of clothing I've ever sold. Thank you for always answering my manic calls. I'm so grateful to walk through life with you both. Miss Julia Kay and Lily Boswell, this job would have been a lot harder without you girls. We're just 3 girls in DC, making it a little more fashionable. Shika, you have celebrated every big and small win of mine like it's your own. You have given me a type of guidance I've never expected to receive after leaving home. To the DC office, I feel spoiled. I get a front row seat to some of the most driven, passionate, and talented people. I don't take your energy or support for granted. So if there's one thing I've learned and want to leave with you, it's this. Take your goals seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously. Work hard, chase big things, but don't forget to laugh, to breathe, and actually enjoy the ride. Thank you.
From Cleveland, Miss Kayn Lloyd.
First and foremost, let's give some honor, glory, and praise to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't be standing on this stage without his help and the help of those around me. Thank you to my family, my mom, dad, sister, and grandparents, Nana and Pop, Mimi and Dadu, for always encouraging me to dream big. P.S. My sister Aubrey celebrates her birthday this week. Can we give her some love? To Team Cleveland, and especially my leader, Grace Palmer, your belief in me has never wavered. Because of the high standards of excellence you've held me to, I not only get to stand here as a President's Club member, but also a cabinet member. I'm so thankful for your leadership, mentorship, and friendship. Dash, thank you for being a strong org leader and steady support when I needed it. Elise, Lauren, Brian, Casey, Brooke, Matt, Josh, Deb, Cam, Carly, Seth, Tirza, Emma, Mary Kate, and Kim, I love you all. I'm so blessed to work with each of you. David Key, thank you for mentoring me last year. I've grown so much since our first month together, and I'm honored to be among those you've helped. To others who've supported me along the way, Dave Weichel, Kayla Ambrose, Miranda Murdoch, Stephanie Miller, and Melissa Mortellero, you loved me through some tough seasons. Thank you for your encouragement. Todd, Steve, Jason, Micah, and Brant, thank you for your fearless leadership and example. And to my amazing clients, our incredible partners at the factories and home office, and my world-class tailors, Shrinka and Corinne, thank you. I wouldn't be here without your partnership and patience. My journey to PC took a little longer than I hoped, but that journey was exactly what I and my business needed. At first, I held President's Club up here as a reflection of my worth, rather than holding who I am in Christ up here. For the longest time, I hustled for my worthiness, pleasing, performing, and perfecting to feel like I was enough. On paper, I was doing everything right, but still falling short. It wasn't until I laid down my striving and focused on how I could love, care, and serve better that I started to achieve my goals. So what changed? My heart posture. I let go of my time frame and unrealistic expectations and stopped being my biggest critic. I shifted from a selling mindset to a purposeful one, focused on serving in love. And I remembered that I am enough because I am a child of the Most High God, and through Christ, I can do all things. Honoring Jesus, my clients, and myself made all the difference. And in case you need to hear it, Jesus loves you. You are enough. And no matter how long it takes, you'll look back and be thankful you stayed the course. Let things flow, trust the process, and know you're right where you're supposed to be. I believe in each of you. Thank you.
Next up, from Orange County, Miss Camille Quinn.
Yeah, let's go! All right, I'll do my speech now. Growing up, my mom was what you'd call the classic intense sports parent, always yelling from the sidelines, no matter how I was playing. Whether I was scoring goals or tripping over my own feet, she was loud, passionate, and occasionally terrifying. I never really got why she seemed just as frustrated on my good days as on my bad ones. One day, I finally asked her why, and she told me something that has stuck with me ever since. She didn't care about how well I played on the field. She only cared about my effort and my attitude. That lesson has followed me into my work here at Tom James. Not every day is going to be a win. Some days you might sell 10K, other days you might sell absolutely nothing. But the effort you put in and the attitude you carry, that's what matters most, and that's what gets you here. And honestly, a huge reason I'm standing here today is because of the people around me. First up, my parents. My mom has always been my role model. She became president of her company at 30 and defines work ethic. She's also the first to tell me when I'm slacking or to stop complaining after a rough day. My dad has taught me that nothing in life is handed to you. You have to work for it, and he's proven that every day. Thank you both for shaping me into who I am. I love you. To my friends, Ange, Cam, Hadley, and Sydney, thank you for turning disasters into jokes and for always being there for me. Love you guys. To my directs, Autumn and Adam, yeah! You're perfect some of the times. Can't wait to see you both up here next year, though. To my SoCal team, Beata, Joel, and Sarah, you make this job something I actually look forward to, which is saying a lot. Micah, you're just the nicest human being ever, seriously. And finally, I want to thank my leader and my evil twin, Blake Albino. I truly don't know what I'd do without our daily phone calls. Listening to your favorite songs together, I Love You Always Forever by Donna Smith. Yeah. And our numerous inside jokes that no one should ever hear. But in all seriousness, thank you for always pushing me past what I think I can do, for talking me off a ledge more times than I can count, and for being the one person I know I can always count on. Love you forever, Donna Lewis style. And most importantly, thank you to Tom James. My journey here has just begun, and I can't wait to see what comes next. Thank you. Yeah!
From San Antonio, please welcome Miss Ashley Stanley.
Okay, first of all, can we get a little round of applause? Side note, this is not Tom James, but I feel like I can take a little bit of credit on how they dressed tonight. I treat every day like it's my last day with the basketball. LeBron James. That mindset, showing up with passion, urgency, and gratitude, is what brings me to this stage. Like LeBron, I know no opportunity is guaranteed. Every win is earned, and tonight is one of those moments I do not take for granted. Fair warning, I am a retired athlete, so yes, there will be some sports analogies. It's just how I process. Unlike a game, I didn't get a playbook for the early chapters of my life. My journey hasn't been easy, however, full of love. I was raised by a powerhouse, my mother. She gave me love, stability, and unconditional support. She unexpectedly passed in 2006. Losing her flipped my world upside down. I questioned everything, my purpose, my path, my future. I realized I had a choice. I stay stuck in pain, or I fight for a purpose. I chose to fight. I chose to rebuild my life with more intention and faith. Through it all, I've felt her strength within me. Whether I'm working, parenting, or just simply trying to keep it together. Tonight, I honor her. Now, I wouldn't be here without another MVP, Alvin, my love, my teammate, and my partner in crime. Although he couldn't be here tonight, I want to thank him for believing in me, growing with me, and standing with me. And then there's my greatest purpose. Okay. My boys. You're my heart, you're my fuel, and you're my why. Everything I do, it's all for y'all. Whether I'm watching and cheering you on the sports line, it fills my heart with joy every weekend. Now, just one ask. Please keep playing and never give up. Also, scholarships and NIL deals, mama's trying to retire early. Seriously, though, I love you both more than words can explain. You make me better every day. To Penny, Aunt Penny, and Uncle John, thank you for stepping in with love, wisdom, and generosity. Penny, your fierce love for these boys means the world to me and to them. We are forever grateful. To my best friend, Katie, my sister from another mister, and my chaos coordinator, thank you for being the sister I never had, but I always needed. Through every win, loss, and certainly questionable decisions, you've been there. Girl, we made it. I love you to the moon and back. To Crystal, thank you for believing in me, even when it wasn't easy. Your patience, your purpose, and leadership truly helped shape who I am today. To my San Antonio office, you're more than teammates, you're family. Thank you for continuously challenging me, supporting me, and tolerating my slightly competitive nature. To Steve Adams and Tom James, thank you for the opportunity to grow into a life and future that I never imagined, and I'm so proud of. You've changed more than my career, you've changed my life. Yes, I'm here because I hit President's Club, but honestly, I'm here because I committed to showing up with purpose and consistency. I chose to bring value and play the long game. I didn't get here alone. I stand on the shoulders of those who challenged, supported, and inspired me. This honor is for you too. So on where I started with LeBron. I treat every day like it's my last day with the basketball because life, like success, isn't promised, it's earned. Whether it's a basketball, a wardrobe plan, or my son's hands, I'm showing up like it matters, because it does. Thank you.
From Jacksonville, please help me welcome Miss Madison Worley.
Yeah, that should be good. Thank you. All right. I hope that hyped you up a little bit, because I know I'm right in the middle, so I'm like, all right. All right, I'm really not great at public speaking either, but we're just gonna act like a normal person right now, because I'm a little bit crazy. Okay, hello everyone. First and foremost, I wanna thank God for bringing me to Tom James, blessing me with this incredible journey over the past year. It's truly been an unbelievable experience, and I wouldn't be standing here today without my faith guiding every step of the way. To my amazing family, thank you for being here tonight and for shaping me into the woman I am today. Mom and Dad, your love, sacrifices, and constant encouragement have made all the difference in my life. I love you both more than words can express. To my Tom James family, where do I even begin? Thank you to my team, Jeff Harden and Josh Sparks, and the rest of my Jacksonville office, my entire sales class, my Chicago ATS friends, and every mentor who has poured into me since day one. A special thank you to Tori Allen, my literal twin. I don't know where you are, but that's my girl. Steve Nucci, Megan Harris, Carissa Kay, Mary Kate Tate, Madison D., Jason Caldwell, and so many others. You've all been my biggest cheerleaders. Each of you have played such a crucial role in my growth and success here at Tom James. When I hit PC, my leader asked me to write a note to a new partner struggling with self-doubt. I had no idea that he'd later read it back to me when I was facing the same doubts trying to hit President's Cabinet Club. Here's what I wrote. To the girl with big dreams and even bigger doubts, you can do this. It was easy. It won't be easy. Not it was easy, sorry guys. But it will be simple. Show up every day, give 100%, and don't give up when it gets hard. Ask for referrals, pace yourself, give yourself grace, take breaks, stay consistent, celebrate the small wins, very important, lean on your people, ask a lot of questions. Jeff, you would know that, I'm sorry. Ask a lot of questions. Anyways, stick to your habits and never lose sight of your end goal. These aren't just words, they're tools. Once you master these habits and pair them with gratitude and self-belief, you become unstoppable. When I was chasing President's Club, I learned to stay emotionally steady and simplify my focus. My daily goal was just one transaction, whether a single shirt or an Oxford suit. I aimed for 2 qualified appointments, built hot lists, and filled out wardrobe evaluations for every fitting I had. By controlling what I could each day, everything else started falling into place. That's when I saw the power of referrals. The power of referrals is real. It's exactly how I built my business and hit my goals thus far. And that's what will take you further than you can ever imagine. At first, I struggled with the concepts, but I stuck with it. I practiced, I asked consistently, and soon it clicked. Referrals transformed my business and made it fun. That's what pushed me across the finish line. This job can be mentally tough. I still struggle with mental health and confidence literally every day. But if you stay focused on your why and believe in your what, there's no limit to where you can go. Thank you.
Next up from Atlanta, let's welcome Katie Kelly.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Okay, when I was younger, every day after school, instead of asking how my day was, my dad would ask, what's something interesting that happened today? If only I had days at school like I had here at Tom James. I've been attacked by clients' dogs, pitched people in the middle of a hibachi show at noon, and I even have pitched people in the middle of an ice rink in Atlanta. For me, this seems to just be a normal day. Tom James has taught me to expect the unexpected. My journey will probably sound familiar. I graduated from college, joined the company, hit ATS trips, and sold Honor Club within my first year. But it was not without its bumps. I spent my entire first 3 months measuring every single outseam 2 inches too short. I also gave up not even one slide into my first ever presentation to a prospect. I have had to learn how to fail, learn, and rebuild. After my first year, I got comfortable. My activity did, and so did my results. But rebuilding was humbling and necessary. I'm grateful for every step. The day that I hit President's Club, I knew I could do it. Before my appointment, I wrote out all my goals and I opened my book to a random page, but it was blank. The next page was blank too, except for one quote. The secret of getting what you want in life is to know what you want and believe that you can have it, and that reminder hit at the perfect moment. To the people who believed in me, thank you. Atlanta office, you guys are my biggest cheerleaders. And Brant, thank you for being the glue that holds us all together. Angela, you know me better than I know myself, and I'm lucky to have you in my corner, and so are the angels. Madison and Reagan, our friendship means the world to me, and I love you girls so much. My neighbors, you guys, I think are watching live right now, so hey, you guys are the best. Jeff, you are my sounding board, and Miranda, I'm very thankful to have had you as my coach this year. Mom, Dad, Zach, Justin, thank you guys for your constant support and patience. I know I am not always easy. To my Juju, who is my grandmother, living with her my first year was such a treat. She woke up every single day before 5 a.m. to pray over me before I left for work, and she never missed a day. Let's see, hold on. I owe so much of my success to her. Sorry. To everybody I just thanked, I truly don't know what I would do without you, and neither would my TikTok account. Congratulations to every person I am sharing the stage here tonight. I am honored to be here with you guys. But now I will end you with something that my dad still reminds my brother and I of. Be a leader, not a follower. Write your own story, do not compare yourself to others, and be better today than the person that you were yesterday. Thank you.
From Orlando, Mr. Alex Gonzalez.
Thank you. All right. Hello, hello. I love you guys. I love you guys. I wanted to start with gratitude. First of all, thank you to God for the strength to go after something difficult. To my family, thank you. Mom, I love you no matter what, through thick and thin. Amber, you inspire me, and I look up to you even though I'm your older brother. She's going to Columbia Medical School, y'all. She's going to become a neurosurgeon, maybe neurologist, she's not sure yet. Meanwhile, I went to the University of Florida, which some people refer to as the Harvard of the South. Not my words, go Gators. Dad, you've given me everything I could ever ask for, and then some. I am forever in debt to you, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love you, and I cannot say thank you enough. To my Orlando office, seriously, each and every single one of you, thanks for an unbelievable support system, the culture we've created, and for not hating me every single time I say Grand Rising or Godspeed. God's grace. Tiffany, you truly were my work mom, and I love and miss you so much. Jeff, God, I wish Jeff was here. I can say this with absolutely no doubt in my mind that you are the greatest male mentor I've ever had. Thank you for caring about me as a man. You already are an incredible father. He just had a baby like a week ago. Shout out Olive and Britt. To my friends, of which there are way too many to name, especially here at Tom James, I cannot wait to share a beer with y'all as official PC members. But shout out to my ATS squads, my sales school, and Dave Weichel. You guys are way too much fun. Thank you. I came into Tom James thinking I wasn't anything special. But that statement is factually incorrect. We are all special because it is physically impossible to be genetically equivalent. Even identical twins cannot experience the world the same because no one can be standing in the same place at the exact same time. So something as minute as a gust of wind can hit differently, changing the experience of life. My point is, everyone is different and has an utterly unique story that is worthy of telling. All of us have a unique perspective and something new to bring to the table. Trust that. I've seen a lot. I've chased after people who were literally running away from me as I tried to float them. I have been physically assaulted at a Chipotle after trying to leave my card on somebody's car door handle. Pro tip, don't do that. I've driven away with my iPad on top of my car and found it in the possession of a garbage man an hour or two later who collected it from the side of a major road. Shout out Claire. And yet after all of this and more, I'm looking forward to the next chapter. Godspeed, a lot of energy, a lot of focus, God's grace. Have a good night, everyone.
From South Florida, let's welcome Miss Danielle Trimble.
Hello, everyone. To my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, it is for you and through you that this moment is possible. First, I'd like to brag about my parents. They came all the way down from Maine. They're the reason I could take this leap. Yes. They're the reason I could take this leap, move to Boca Raton, and start this business. They taught me to always do right by people, be honest, and to work hard. I grew up in North Shore, Massachusetts, where my dad is a captain at the Salem Fire Department. I admire his passion for training, creating efficiency, and always doing the right thing. Dad, I cannot express how thankful I am for you, for being my hero and always pushing me to my fullest potential. All I want to do is make you proud. My mom was always around growing up. It was hard when she started her own business, but watching her grow and overcome obstacles has been extraordinary. Mom, thank you for always showing up, listening, seeing me for who I can be, and showing me how to be an amazing mom and leader. The people in my corner also helped me to persevere to this achievement even when I was really lonely. Both my sisters, Julia and Sammy, even though they couldn't be here, you both are so special and amazing in your own ways. I thank you for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself, and I love being your older sister. To Matt, my leader, thank you for everything. You've helped me with car problems, let me vent, coached me through leadership struggles, and we laughed a lot along the way. I'm lucky you're my leader. To Taylor, my boyfriend, thank you for being an amazing support system and my biggest cheerleader. I love you. Ava, my sales school roomie and bestie, your motivation has kept me consistently focused. Your weekly texts asking how you can pray for me and support me helps me more than you know. Britt Tessetta and Jeff Tessetta, congratulations on their baby. I thank you for being the mentor and role model that I needed in my first year. I appreciate all the times and all the phone calls that you poured into me. To Brigitte, my partner in crime, I don't know how to express what it means to have a true friend beside you on this journey. She answers every call, listens to me, talks me off the ledge, and talks sense into me. She's turned into the older sister that I've always wanted, and I'm so grateful God brought us to Tom James together, and I cannot wait to achieve more and become the OG Tom James ladies together. To Tom James, you cannot have faith and fear at the same time. Decide how you will feel, then how you will move forward. Have so much faith. Our God is good, and you're capable of more than you can imagine. I moved to my dream location for my dream job with no network, just the gut feeling and desire to achieve something more for myself. And you can do it too. Surround yourself with honest people who work harder with you. Have that faith that you are doing something greater than yourself. After a while, you'll look up and realize you'll have what you dreamed about. Thank you.
Next up from Boston, please welcome Miss Megan Sears.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. First, let me just say what an incredible honor it is for me to be standing here as a member of President's Club. When I started at Tom James, I did not have clear goals, a roadmap, or any clue where this journey would take me. I was just trying to keep up, learn fast, and not fall too far behind. But somewhere along the way, through the rejections, early mornings, and late nights, I found my rhythm. I found my confidence. This recognition isn't just about hitting numbers or crossing a finish line, it's about consistency. It's about waking up every day and deciding to give it your best, even when the results aren't immediate. And most importantly, it's about the people. The clients who trust me to elevate their wardrobes, the mentors and colleagues who've poured into me with advice, encouragement, and accountability, and the leadership at Tom James who continues to create an environment where driven people can thrive. I'd be lying if I said it was all smooth. There were days where I doubted myself, times where the rejections were heavy, the pace was intense, and I wondered if I was cut out for it. But that's when I discovered something crucial. This job doesn't just test your sales ability, it shapes your character. It demands growth, grit, and a deeper understanding of what it means to serve. Finally, I want to express my gratitude to my family, Mom, Dad, AJ. I wouldn't be where I am today without the examples you've set for me. To Sam Hammond, your leadership, belief in me, and constant push for me to grow made this possible. To Avon, thank you for always having my back, keeping me focused, and being the teammate and friend I needed every step of the way. I can always count on you guys. To the Boston office, thank you for your laughter, support, and for making this journey genuinely fun. I am so grateful to be surrounded by such a hardworking group of people. You make showing up every day something I actually look forward to. You're the best kind of chaos. And to my best friend, Erin, thank you for introducing me to Tom James. You didn't just help me find a job, you opened the door to a career that has changed my life. This moment is more than just a milestone. It's a reminder of how far you can go when you lean in, stay committed, and surround yourself with the right group of people. I'm proud of the work it took to get here, and I'm even more excited for what's ahead. Here's to continued growth, continued excellence, and always striving for more. Thank you for this moment, and thank you, Tom James, for the opportunity to become my best. Thanks.
From San Antonio, Mr. Wyatt Hampton.
Good evening. It is an honor to be able to introduce myself and at the same time thank some of the most important people in my life. The first person I need to thank could not be here today, my leader, Ivan Luna. Him and his wife, Eliani, welcomed their second child this past Saturday. Congratulations. You lead our store and your family. At the same time, you make me feel as if I'm your only direct. Thank you. I'm humbled by the opportunity to already be a partner with Tom James. I truly have no business showing Holland Sherry cloth and using Oxford tailors. I will work my entire career to pay back this gift given to me by the men and women who built this company. Ella, I fumbled around with words for a while, but nothing felt right. Rather, a quick reminder that everything I do is with the end in mind, and you are always that end. You are one of a kind. Mom, your ambition should be studied in the history books. You are the hardest working person I know. I do not know how you find the time to still be my #1 supporter. You are a rock star. Dad, you are the poster child of a family man. You have taught me no greater lesson and had modeled nothing more important than that over the first 24 years of my life. You are someone I will always chase. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Finally, a brief story about the San Antonio office. February 6, 2025, Mr. Adams visits the office for a leadership meeting. Yes, I wrote this date down because I knew I would talk about it on this stage. He asked something as simple as, "How are y'all?" I got choked up and could not hold back the tears that day. Now, unlike a lot of men in this company, I'm not one to wear my emotion on my sleeves. Fact, I was anxious about my large goals, but after a quick reflection, that's not what stood out to me. What really mattered was for the first time since I started with Tom James, I could truly be vulnerable with my office and peers. This was special. When I started, we shed tears, but they were for very different reasons. We avoided conflict, we let tension linger, we refused to raise our hands, and we had little chemistry. I would not be here if these were still the facts. At the same time, I would not be here if it weren't for the San Antonio office. I am proud to share that after 30 plus years of Tom James San Antonio, June of 2025 was our best month ever. It is truly a pleasure to have grown with y'all. I challenge everyone in here to be able to say the same for their office. Thank y'all.
From Roanoke, Virginia, let's welcome Miss Reagan Hopkins.
It was a hard toss-up between this walk-up song, which I don't even know the name of, and Waka Flocka's No Hands. The song, I know, if I could have picked two, I would have. The song I blasted before nearly every appointment. But I chose this one because it carries more meaning. Mel used it for her PC speech, and Doug used it for his chairman's speech. And for the past 2 years, I've tried my best to follow in their footsteps. Mel, I'm so thankful to have you not only as my leader, but also as my friend. You keep me laughing, support my wild ideas, remind me not to let my emotions win, and most importantly, you taught me how to do this job. Milligan forever. Doug, our office dad, and the most quotable person I know, say with me, thank you, Lord. I know you're the most quotable person I know. Your pep talks and wisdom on business and life are invaluable. You set the bar high and lead by example, putting God first in all you do. I wouldn't be standing here without the support of my husband, Clayton. From day one, he encouraged me to take this job and has had unwavering belief in me. He listens to my goals, understands the business, helps me at home, participates in my crazy ideas, and excels in his PA program. He's even helped me add names to my pipeline, leading to one of my top clients and greatest referral sources, responsible for generating 30% of my new business last year. Let's give that one a round of applause. I still feel new, so I don't have much sage advice, but I'll share 2 things that changed my perspective and carried me through my first 20 months. First, pressure is a privilege. 3 months after graduating, I moved across the country, got married, started at Tom James, and became our sole income while Clay was in school. I thought, once he finishes, the pressure will lift. But then I kept seeing the phrase, pressure is a privilege, and I realized I was wrong. The pressure to provide fueled me to work harder and build something lasting. I stopped waiting for things to get easier and embraced it. Second, borrow confidence until you can build your own. In my first month, I was absolutely terrified before my first solo appointment and even in tears all through the morning meeting. And Doug pulled me aside and said, if you don't believe in yourself yet, trust us because we know that you'll succeed. And that belief carried me until I found my own confidence. If you're struggling to believe in yourself, lean on the faith others have in you and keep moving forward. Lastly, I want to thank the entire Virginia group for their unwavering support and strong sense of community. And a special thanks to Todd Brown and the divisional presidents who lead us well, setting the example and guiding us from the front. Here we grow.
Next up from Cleveland, please welcome Mr. Matt Freed.
Thank you. For the past year, I have told hundreds of clients and prospects about my goal to stand on this stage and what it means to me. I've shared the trip and stock that I'd earn. What I always ended with, what matters most to me, is this right now. Getting to this stage to thank the people who've helped me get here. First, to my clients, thank you for trusting me, allowing me to serve you, and for the relationships I deeply cherish. To the Cleveland office, Brian Nelson, Cam Rogers, Elise Hablitzel, Brooke Norwood, Lauren Santilly, everyone else, I truly could stand up here and give a speech about each one of you. You are my second family. You make work fun, and I'm grateful for how much you put up with me. Casey Santilly and Kayn Lloyd, what an honor it is to share this stage with you both. Congrats. Joe Price, thank you for leading me when I needed it most, helping build my self-image and showing me what it means to truly serve my clients. Kim Walter, my work mom and hands down the best OP. I honestly could not do this job without you. Josh Smith, you were my first introduction to Tom James. Thank you for seeing my potential and believing in me. I don't say it enough, I swear it's not an old joke. You're the best Tom James great-grandpa I could ask for. My leader's leader's leader. Your support, especially outside of work, has meant the world to me. Dash Yost, thank you. It's a curse, I swear. It's him. Thank you for knowing when I needed help, even when I didn't. For challenging me, helping me grow, and for being someone that I deeply admire and respect. What you've built and how you live, it inspires me. To my leader, Grace Palmer. Thank you for taking a chance on me 3 years ago, for pouring everything that you have had into me, for motivating me to do better. Your guidance means more than words can say. Through thick and thin, you have been my mentor, my motivator, and my friend. Carlina Tersini, thank you for pushing me to be the best version of myself, appreciating all the little things, and for your beautiful heart. I'm so lucky to hold it. Mom and Dad, thank you for your unwavering support in me. Mom, thank you for showing me what a life of faith looks like. My sister Allison, you have been my person since day one. I would not be here without you. My Grammy, for your endless love, your generosity, and the example that you have lived. My Poppy, who's no longer here, for living a legacy that I truly strive to embody. And to God, for your love, your guidance, and for this absolutely beautiful path that you have placed me on. So for the past year, I have said I wanted to get on this stage to thank the people who've helped me get here. That was the goal, and now that I've done that, now that I've spoken the words that I've carried through the highs, the lows, and every step of this journey, I realized that it was never really about this stage at all. It was about having people in my life worth standing on a stage for. You will undoubtedly face adversity on any journey in life, but it's the people who get us through it that we get to make proud, that make it all worth it. Thank you.
Next up from Charleston, South Carolina, let's welcome Mr. Cole Silha.
Good morning, Tom James. All right, I'm gonna deck up because I am also softer than Charmin, so. Close your eyes and put yourself in the worst moment you've had in your career. Relive it and the feelings that come with it. Mine was a 5-unit April. I told myself I wasn't meant for this. I mean, I only sold like 3 pants and 4 shirts in 20 days. That may not sound like much, but for me, it was rock bottom. The song Winning Streak by Jelly Roll describes exactly how I felt going into fall, standing in the rain, trying to stay dry. I thought it was my last meeting. I had a job interview lined up with one of my clients because I thought it was a safe job would be better. Then came Jared Meyer's breakout session. He challenged us to writing gratitude and goals daily, claiming that everyone who committed would hit it PC in under a year. Not only did I think he was crazy, I never thought that this one thing would change not only my life, but my family's. He was so right. Thank you, Jared. Fast forward 11 months. May, week 5, we were in overtime. I finished a 101 unit Thursday. That same client that I interviewed with bought 5 shirts on Friday, pushing me over 1,000 units. It's poetry in motion. I closed out May at 172 units and officially a President's Club member. There is no chance that I could have done this alone. I could barely even do it. Charleston, where you at? You have no idea how much I love and appreciate you all. Bella, Adam, Alice, Lily, and our honorary family member, Scott Hughes. Thank you for filling my bucket every day. Carmen, you are my absolute rock. I am so grateful for you. David, you are the best brother I never had. I'll always have your back, and I cannot wait to watch your success in life. Mike, I told you I'm softer than Charmin, dude. Thank you for seeing the potential in a kid who had a lot of growing up to do and never giving up on me, because if I was you, I would have. I wouldn't be here today without you, so I love you and I appreciate you. To my family, thank you for supporting me through the ups and downs. From the Venmos from Mom when sales were not selling, to being my absolute best friend. Addie for helping me learn patience and pushing me to be the brother that you deserve. And my girlfriend Stella for being there day and night regardless of the situation and letting me vent when a millionaire buys one shirt. I love you all. And my dad, I hope to be half the man that you are. Give it up for Steve. Thank you for every vent session after 3 pitch no sales and 2 no shows in a day, and being my lighthouse guiding me to shore. Everything I am is because of you. Thank you. Now, think back to the moment I asked you to recall. No matter what you felt then, you're not alone. We all have struggles, but even on the best day of my life, I didn't walk in here on a winning streak. I ran through these doors accepting that a bad day is only a bad moment. What you do after that moment is what matters. Thank you.
Y'all please help me welcome to the stage from Atlanta, Miss Jessie Wolf.
Well, first I gotta shout out Caroline Carter. You got great taste, girl. If you had asked anyone in my life what career I'd end up in, sales probably would have been the last guess. Growing up, I was always an introverted kid and still am at heart. But I've grown into the woman I am today by repeatedly choosing discomfort and growth. From moving across the country to attend the best university, Roll Tide, and rushing the largest sorority recruitment in the nation, to relocating to a new city where my dad was the only person I knew, I've consistently pushed myself outside my comfort zone. I still remember calling my dad after the first day of a business class, terrified and ready to drop. His words stuck with me. When have you ever been the girl to give up when things get hard? That mindset carried me into my journey to hit PC. There were real highs and real lows, hitting ATS in my first 3 months, to then 3 months later hitting rock bottom and selling only 4 units. At the end of that month, I made the decision to shift my mindset and to push through the rest of the season, even when it just felt easier to give up. I ended that season with my first 100-unit month, and today I stand in front of you as an official President's Club member, averaging 100-unit months this season. I couldn't have done it without my support system. To the Atlanta office, thank you for always challenging me to be my best and lifting me up during the lows. Ryan, your consistent support and selfless nature make you a role model I deeply admire and someone I'm truly grateful to have in my corner. Eamon, I don't know how I'd do this job without you. You always know the perfect thing to say through both the highs and the lows. You believed in me even more than I believed in myself. Your early morning hype calls to have a PC day kept me going when I needed it the most. To my mom and dad, your unwavering love and encouragement have shaped me into the strong, independent woman I am today. I wouldn't be who I am without your constant support and push to become the best version of myself. I am so grateful for you both each and every day. And finally, to anyone who needs to hear this, just trust the process. Be consistent. Your goals are possible, even if the timeline doesn't look different than what you imagined. Don't quit when it gets hard. Your next call might just be your best client yet. And above all, get comfortable being uncomfortable, because that's where the real growth lies. Thank you.
Next up from Detroit, please welcome Miss Lauren Bark. What?
Is that good? Is that a little too high? I just didn't want it to like block my face. Sorry. Thank you so much. There we go. Awesome. Hello. Thanks, guys. When I started at Tom James, I did not really know what sales meant. I just knew I wanted a career in clothing. And then I met Elise Shinsky at a campus event, and Detroit saw something in me and took a chance, and I'm very grateful they did. My first 3 selling months were great. I even hit the first ATS trip. But then after that, for 7 months, I could not even reach 30 units in a month. I felt stuck. Still, I made one promise to myself and to my office. I am not a quitter. A year ago at the July meeting, I wrapped up my first full year with just over 400 units. Woo! I did not hit PC, I did not hit PHC, I did not hit Rookie of the Year, all goals I set out for myself, but I told myself, forget every sale and month up to this point, start fresh, it's a blank page. Write your new story. You have one full year ahead to get yourself on the stage in July of 2025. And today, I'm proud to say we did it. Next, I share these numbers with hopes this encourages any new partners who may be struggling. I went from averaging 29 units last spring to averaging 69 units in the fall to averaging 100 units this spring, hitting PC this June. This is just a reminder that you can grow exponentially here at Tom James if you simply don't give up. Time, effort, and of course styling really can take you places that you never imagined. Of course, I did not get here alone. Thank you to the entire Detroit office, to my leader, Allie. Thank you for investing in me. Your patience and guidance have meant more than I can say. I truly look up to you. To Marty, you're the best cheerleader and office leader I could have asked for. Brent, Elise, Briley, Paige, you're the best team. Your belief in me, especially when I couldn't see it myself, made all the difference. To our incredible office staff, Diane, Diana, Caitlin, Kirsten, Brian, Jamie, Caitlin, Angie, thank you for supporting me every day. To Lauren Dawkins, thank you for coaching me to PC. And to all my TJ pals, you know who you are. Thank you for your friendship and for being on this roller coaster with me. To my brother, Garrett, and to my dad, thank you for being here tonight. I love you both, and I'm so grateful for all you've poured into me. And finally, to anyone feeling overwhelmed by big goals, take a deep breath. You have a full year ahead. Start fresh. And if you want to rewrite your story at Tom James like I did, don't pick up a pen, pick up the phone. That next call could take you exactly where you want to go. Thank you.
Where's Riley? Next up from San Francisco, Miss Riley Schaw.
Whew. I literally never thought I'd see this stage. This speech has been a whip, work in progress for those who don't work here, for 8 years. This has been earned for 5, but heard for the first time tonight. For those who are lost, I joined Tom James in June of 2017. Some people bring baggage. Amanda mentioned it earlier. I brought an aircraft carrier. to Allie, Marty, and the rest of Detroit. I was freshly grieving an unexpected death in the family that rerouted my original TJ station from DC to Detroit, a breakup, and regular college to career woes, boring. I hit PC after 2.5 years, roller coaster, in February 2020, and took a long weekend to celebrate, woo. Days later, the world was locked down, and while my business started to flail, I started to fall in love. I met Mike just before my PC run, and once COVID hit, I decided to follow my heart to San Francisco. And despite what you might hear, it was the right decision. We're getting married in 4 months. San Francisco was not in a position to have a rep restart at the height of the pandemic. Imagine that. So feeling prideful, I moved on from Tom James in June of 2020, which is why you're hearing this speech tonight instead of years ago. I held on to that pride, but thankfully, Steve didn't. After 4 years and several recruiting calls, I finally admitted to myself and to Steve that Tom James was and still is the career for me. Yeah. I came back resolute in not wasting this opportunity. I had worked for companies that treated me like a number, told me to sink or swim, lacked incentives, or just plainly compensated super poorly. It was gross. My mission was to make up for lost time, earn back my place as a PC member, earn back the development that had been poured into me, and earn the right to have a second chance at this career. So to those who have poured into me, first Mike. He might be the hero or the villain of the story, depending on who you ask, but truly your love, support, and understanding of what this job takes has been vital to this comeback. You're my dream man. I can't wait to marry you. I don't know why I started with you guys. Mom and Dad, thank you so much for being here. I wouldn't be standing here without the lessons that I've learned from you and with you. You both have owned your own businesses. You both have leveled up at your individual companies, and you just make me so proud and make me want to continue to advance my career. I love you both. Davo, you're the calm in my daily storm. I want to take this time to apologize for that time I made you spend 30 minutes running around a parking garage looking for my car, even though we were in the wrong parking garage. And for agreeing to continue to train me after that. To my trivia team, Pat, Steph, and Heather, thank you for the daily laughs, the occasional tips, few and far between, and reminders that this job is fun. Elise. Hi. Your questions about my former clients, even if it's been 2, 3, 4 years since I've seen them, have just made me want to come back even more. You're unapologetically yourself, and I love you. Briley, I really am so thankful that we are no longer being confused in the same office. But House of R&B forever. Brent, your once quiet example is so loud now. I look up to you. I'm so happy for you. I look up to you literally and figuratively. Steve, thank you for being so relentless and persistent. I would literally not be standing here. I didn't think I was going to get choked up. Thank you. I make calls that I don't want to because of you, like when clients are mad at me. A lot of the times I create problems that are too big for my direct leaders. So Melissa, Thank you for being so positive and uplifting and making me feel like I can accomplish anything. I feel very lucky to have you on my team. Marty, who's not here, and I resent him for that. He is a true pillar of Tom James. His strength, honesty, consistency, yeah, the clapper. There's no problem too big or small for him. I adore him. Louisa, you are the true Tom James example. Your stoicism, tenacity, and patience is unmatched. I am so privileged to be led by you and so thankful that you took me on. And Allie girl, I have not experienced as much growth and change with a single person that I have with you. We didn't always like it, but we always supported each other. You're the truest sister friend in the whole world, and really tonight is to you and for you. I don't need to work for another 4 companies to know that Tom James is special, and I only hope to have a fraction of the impact that so many people in this room have had on me. So cheers. Thank you.
That's awesome. From Denver, let's welcome up Mr. Mike Cannon.
All right. So the reason that I brought 3 of our partners up here was because I wanted to start with the future. I think that obviously tonight is about celebrating our accomplishments from the past and everything that we've done to come so far. But I think the most exciting part about this company is its future. And I think that where we're going is way more exciting than where we've been. So I'd like to introduce you to Sadie Sawyer, Elle Beavis, and Hannah Lydell. Those will be your next 3 President's Club's members from Denver, Colorado, and they will be up here next year giving their speeches. And I brought my wife and my mom because no man makes it in their life without 2 great women by their side. And I'd like to start this, I mean, we're 450 words away from an absolutely electric night. I am hyped right now and nervous, so I'd like to start by thanking the staff here at the JW Marriott. I feel like every time that we return here, the service just gets better and better. And thank you for helping make this just a world-class experience. Really, thank you. So I'm part of the Nucci division, so, gratitude is always an important place to start. And as I sat on the plane to write this speech, with Blake Albino's chair leaned all the way back into my lap. I mean, he found another button that made it go further. If you ever want to get comfortable on a plane, just talk to Blake. I was still filled with gratitude to be able to be here tonight giving this speech. My journey to President's Club wasn't a straight path that I expected it to be. After a successful run selling books at Southwestern, I came into a new role with a lot of confidence, maybe too much. As my dad always used to say, Mike, we're the luckiest family in the world to not have an ego problem because you got it all. This journey has humbled me in all the right ways, though. I sold over 1,000 units in 1 week at Southwestern, so I thought selling 1,000 units in less than 12 months would be easy. Turns out it's a little bit different when units count for $77. My first year, still brought a lot of success. I was a top rookie. My production steadily increased. Growing from 40 to 50 units wasn't exactly the recipe for this achievement. But I'm thankful for those first 2 years because they taught me that my habits were more important than my skills. By June, even with that growth, I still had a mountain to climb this last month. 265 units stood between me and this moment. My previous best month was 134, so just like double that. I sold 100 units in the first week. It was my best week ever. I spent the second half of week 2 at a bachelor party. Steve loved that. By the end of week 3, I sat at 177. And even after that first big week, I doubted myself. Thoughts like, you can just hit it next month. This is still your best month ever. Filled my head. But sometimes you need a push. And for me, that push came from Bridget Benucci and Steve Nucci. With your support and belief in me, I sold 24,000 in my last 2 days, and I sold 9,000 on that Thursday, and I had 15,000 to go on the final day. And despite 3 of my last 4 appointments canceling, I'm still standing with you here today. But none of that would have been possible without Bridget or Steve and the next person that I'm about to mention. I'm so grateful to have Hank Lee as a leader. Ooh. Whoa, I'm about to yoast. You've always treated me as an equal and a partner from the start. Hank, your patience and guidance have meant everything to me. And Hank, I know that you're going to be a great dad because you've already been such an amazing leader and mentor to me. Love you, buddy. Mom, thank you for being my rock. You've always supported every decision I made. Whether it be selling books in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana, no offense, Jacques, or selling suits in a post-COVID world, you've always told me to follow my heart, and I'm grateful to finally have a week where I could treat you as well as you've treated me my entire life. Allie, my beautiful wife, we got married 2 months ago. Thank goodness, otherwise I wouldn't have had this jacket. You are the most important in my life, least until we have a kid. Then it's back to number 2. You've given me structure and encouragement, and you've given me a reason to grow. You consistently inspire me to become a better version of myself. You push me when I need it. You are excellent at calling me out when I deserve it. And you bring me more happiness than I ever thought was possible. And none of this would matter without you. But as my dad always used to say, whether you believe you can do something or whether you believe you can't, you're right. And that couldn't have been more true than this last month. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'll see you at Chairman's.
If wasn't tonight an amazing night? If you came up on stage tonight, if you're one of the 27, would you please come join Mike up on stage? That was awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
Sir's my dad.
I added a couple things.
Y'all mind sliding this way? All right, you what? Yeah, y'all come up this way, closer to the front. And you want them, Kurt, you want them across the whole thing? So while they're getting organized, one of the things that Mike said was where we're going is so much bigger than where we've been. And this is just beautiful evidence of that. So will y'all show them one last time how grateful we are for them? Y'all have a wonderful evening. Good night.